Hello. How's everybody doing tonight, this beautiful Friday evening? I pray that I'm finding everybody in good spirits, finding everybody in good health, and whatever is going on with you, I pray that you make it through, that you be stronger and stay encouraged and all those wonderful things. Hello. My name is Tammy M. Lilly, and I am the host. I am your host for tonight and most every night of the It's in a Book Show. What does It's in a Book Show mean? It means that everything and anything that you could be searching for and seeking for can be found in the book. You just have to find the correct book. So thank you so much for joining me tonight. If you're with me or if you came back and listened to the replay, please come back and leave a message. Tell me hello. Tell me, and I see you. I'm not able to see your name, but I did see a wave. So hello. Tell me who you are. Tell me where you are listening from, and we will make sure we give you a shout out next time around. And even this time, we want to hear from you because we just so appreciate everybody who comes on and supports us. My name is Tammy M. Lilly, and I am the owner and the CEO of KRC Bookstore, as well as KRC Tax and Business Services. So I just want to send a real quick reminder. We are in November. We are almost November. Oh my goodness, it's almost over. We're getting ready to fall into December. And after that, we go into January, which is a brand new year. And everybody know that January, February, that time brings about tax preparation season. So please make sure you think of me, Tammy M. Lilly, KRC Tax and Business Services, for your tax preparation needs. We want to be able to service you and give you the best return possible. It doesn't matter if you're an individual. Hey, Miss Catrice, thank you so much for joining in. We're going to make sure we get your book into rotation to review next week. Miss Catrice is an author, and she has this amazing book. So single mothers, you definitely want to join us next week because we got a book review out this world for you. She is going to inspire you and encourage you along the way, going through the different trials of being a single mother. Motherhood can be very rewarding, but motherhood is indeed very, very hard to endure. And it's probably one of the most thankless jobs because our children, they just take and they need. And somewhere along the line, they come and say, hey, mom, hey, dad, thank you for what you're doing. But while you're going through it, a lot of times you don't get a whole lot of thank you. So you definitely will be blessed by the review that we will be giving next week for Miss Catrice's book. But today, we're going to be talking about some books that some members that are part of KRC Bookstore. The books are currently in the bookstore. And then we have a few reviews we're going to be talking about as well. It's in a book. Everything and anything you could be looking for can be found in the book. You just have to find the correct book. So that's what this is about. That's what this platform is about. We're about celebrating Black literature. We're about celebrating Black awareness. We're about celebrating Black pride and being proud of being who we are and standing tall and knowing that we are greatly and wonderfully made, despite what some may say. So that's what we're about at this particular, that's what we're about at KRC Bookstore. That's what we're about on this It's in a Book Show platform. So we're going to play you a commercial, and then we're going to come back and talk about some of these books that are from members that's currently in the KRC Bookstore, currently in KRC Bookstore. So I'll be back with you shortly.
Here we go.
This is Tammy M. Lilly. That particular commercial was done by our video creation department. They created that beautiful video showcasing their very, wide range of talents to be able to bring a book to, visualization. It's one thing to read a book, and it's another thing to actually see it, right in front of you. So if you're looking to get a book trailer, or either if you're looking to have a commercial for your business, definitely reach out to us. We have that platform for you, as well as we have a platform for you to play it on, because you can play right here on It's in the Books show. So thank you so much for taking a moment to check that out. Now, the first book that I'm going to be talking about is by this young gentleman. I don't know if you can see that. This is Blurry Scenes of Blue and Green. This is a book of poetry, so those who enjoy high caliber poetry, that's what this is. Whenever the wind blows. One of his other titles in here is Slow Down. Another title is Disability. Then another one of his titles in here is Stepping Forward. So this is a beautiful book of poetry. Definitely this is something that you want to get if you enjoy that high caliber poetry, things that kind of plays with your visualization. It gives you just a beautiful scenery, very descriptive and so forth. So this is a very, very good book of poetry. Definitely go to our website. You can get that from there, www.KRC Bookstore. And I did not bring my banner up. There's my banner. Gives the website. You can check that out. So our next book we want to tell you about, that's in the KRC Bookstore. This is by Miss Shauna. She was one of our It's in a Book Award recipients. Matter of fact, she won 2 awards for 2 different categories. She was nominated and won 2 different awards. This is The Mask Behind the Mask. So this is one of her first books that she started out writing. We actually have 2 of her books. She has a sequel to this. This book talks a lot about different insecurities that she dealt with growing up. Tells you about what she went through. Tells you about one of her titles is Look at Me, and then The Light of, Lost, When You, Without You, Self-Love. So not only is this young lady, she talks about in a very transparent way things that she went through, and just a lot of times that transparency brings about healing for others, because others is able to look at it and see what you went through and what you endured and know that they're able to make it through. So that just is so profound and could tremendously bless people. And that was her purpose, and it gave her healing. So not only, when I met this young lady, she was an author. And then now, just, short year, almost 2 years later, she is a life coach. So, she studied, not only did she start out what most people would say at the bottom, she's now has gravitated so much higher in her potential, and she's still, study pushing, study trying to achieve, study trying to, do what she does. And so she was one of our It's in a Book Award recipients. I was super excited to be able to honor her with 2 awards. And this is one of her books. This is the first one, and she has a second installment, as well as she has a second book out. She has a sequel. She has a children's book, and she has a few other books out there and so forth. But we definitely have this one on hand for you. Definitely go to our website, www.krcbookstore.com. Get that one today. You will definitely, really, really appreciate it and will tremendously bless you. My next book is, she was as well a It's in a Book Award recipient, Miss Erica Yvette. She talks very openly and transparently about her previous marriage and how she felt like she was settling for crumbs. So she says, why settle for crumbs? You deserve the whole cake. So I love seeing books and hearing about books and reading about books from people who actually live that life. They ain't just writing just to make a profit. They're writing for a purpose, and their purpose is to bless others and let people know that they don't have to settle for crumbs. They deserve the whole cake. So her book as well is on our website, www.krcbookstore.com. Miss Erica Yvette. Not only she wrote this one, and she has a few other books that she co-authored in, and she was a award recipient of the It's in the Book Awards, which we will be doing again in July. We was trying to do it again in January, but that was a daunting task. So we're going to have to just, resort back to scale back to doing once a year. If you're interested in being a part of that, get a nominations out there, helping, volunteering, help this thing happen, help it get bigger. I bit off a little bit too much I can chew, and it's okay. Sometimes we do that. Sometimes we overstep, and sometimes, lesson learned, that you have to step back and realize that it might be a little bit too much for you at that moment. Now, anything that you do is worth doing. It's supposed to be big, but sometimes if you try to, grow too fast or take on too much, it might just be overstepping, and you might just need to step back. And that's what I had to do with that particular event, is scale back to one, hopefully, prayerfully, and I know eventually we'll get to doing 2 out the year, but for now we're going to do it again in January. In July. So, and last and definitely not least, we want to tell you about one of our other books. Our members of the KRC Bookstore, she does notebooks. So these are one of her notebooks, one of many that she has. It says, "Being cute is simple." So it shows a young Black woman being very, very cute with her coffee, and just, strutting her stuff, and being as bad as she want to be. So we do have some other notebooks. We have not put them on the website because they change out, and also they can be customized. So what we can do is, if you have a kid in college, kid in high school, kid in school, or what have you, want to get something customized with their picture on it, with their school on there, or something like that, we can do something like that as well. So these are just not the only, just one of them that we do, and she does, and we have in the bookstore. So what we're gonna do is gonna take another quick break, and then we're gonna come out with some reviews, show you some books that we have that was sent to us, and we're doing reviews on them. So we'll be right back. Let me run this commercial for you. Hey, we're back, we're back. Now we have two books that were submitted to us for reviews. Unfortunately, we did not get an opportunity to finish through them to be able to give it a proper review. But I want to be to show you what we're working on. This one was sent to us at the beginning of the week. This says East Side Story, and this is a young adult book. I did get an opportunity to kind of, look over it in a little bit, but I did not get into enough that I would like to send a review, do a live review for them. But this is a book that we're going to be talking about next week, and this is a young adult book. And then our next book is this one. This one was just sent to us. I just received it today, I think. So did not get a chance to do Blue Hill. So I am I'm excited about this one. It's just something that it really strikes at my heartstrings about the summary of the book that I've learned about, and I know it'd be something that would profoundly bless somebody just hearing from the author and what was her motivation of writing this particular book and what this book talks about and how it represents her and how she's in this book. Um, I love her motivation. So I'm super excited about this one and I cannot wait to dig off of this one. So we're gonna get these two looked over and be to do a review for you next week and tell you what we think about it and some of the highlight points and where you can get them from and so forth. Um, so that's what we have. Real quickly before I go, I'll tell you about a few things that we are doing. What we offer here on the Instant Book Show. If you're an author and you're interested in being on the show, please definitely reach out to us. We can get you on the show to be able to talk about your book and talk about your motivation for the book, talk about things that you're working on, any workshops, any webinars, seminars, anything that you work, any events, conferences, and so forth, because this is the season of conferences. Um, um, our bookstore subscription. We have children book subscriptions. If you check out check out our Facebook page on our website. It talks about the different books that we have. That are children's books and how we can incorporate them into the bookstore subscription. We have 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, 12 months. If you opt to do more than 1 month and you want to do 3 months, what will happen is you will prepay for 3 months. You'll get a discount for prepaying for 3 months. Your child will receive a box, and will have at least one book in it. It will be something that would be customized just for your child. So, for example, if your child likes Black Panther, we'll try to put some Black Panther stuff in there. If your child is into makeup, we'll try to put some makeup things in there. Depending on your child's age, depending on your child's gender, and what your child's likes are, and you feel what your child's needs are, that will be the customizable subscription box. It will come. If you opt to just get one for Christmas, because Christmas is it's right around the corner. We're November 18th. So Christmas is a little over a month away from now. Definitely go ahead and reach out to us to get those boxes. Um, and what we initially start you out by doing is filling out an intake form. And within the intake form, it allows us to get to know your child and be to put something in there that would encourage your child to read, because that's ultimately what those book subscriptions are for, is encourage your child to read. And we want to put books in there that represent them, with the hair and the, facial features. We want our children to be able to see themselves in these stories, because if you're not a part of literature, you're not a part of history. So we want to ensure that our children see themselves a part of the existence, and part of the existence in a positive manner. So that's the purpose of the book subscription. Um, and like I said, you could do one time subscription. You could do 3 months, which you'll get a discounted amount on, but you'll prepay for 3 months. Same thing with the 6 months, same thing with 9 months, same thing with 12 months. It will be something that will be customizable for your particular child. So that's the bookstore subscription. Um, we have some bundles that we're putting together. We actually have a bundle that we will be putting together. We're almost done with it. It's actually going to be a shirt, and it's going to be a book that is something for a young man. Um, and I should have that together for you very, 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 very soon, so you can be to see that and go ahead and place your order for that. I know you will love it, because when I put it together, when God gave me that vision to put it together, I was like, yes, this is something that our young males definitely need. The particular book that we opt to use that particular bundle, awesome. Um, let's see. What else we have? Think that's basically it that we have. That's it. I would definitely see you again next Friday. If you have any questions or concerns, definitely check out our website. Please tell us if you come back and you listen to the replay, please hashtag replay. Let us know that you were out there. We want to, acknowledge you, tell you thank you for what you've done. And that's it. Thank you so much, everybody. You have a blessed day. Bye bye.